back on to 95. So in the semi-state, you beat Carmel 28-14, and then of course on to the state championship. You're playing against one of the best players in the state, and John D. Cooper, who had an amazing run to get the game going. But outside of that, you kept him in check. So those last two games were pretty awesome.
Yeah, the thing that was great about the Carmel game, we had Geesman was our starting safety.
Stud.
And he came in at tight end. We ran double tight to run passes. I mean, he's a great receiver.
Yep.
He was, just really a good athlete. And
Crazy.
we had one automatic that we ran that game, and never told Jocelyn about it because, I mean, he was just going in to catch passes. So he goes in and we got a pass call, and we go up and they give us this adjustment we've been looking for. And so Matt calls the automatic. You see Johnson's looking around, looking everywhere. He doesn't know what that means. And the ball snapped, and Johnson he just moves his hand up. He doesn't even get out of his stance. Josh Jordan runs right by him for about 15 yards. He doesn't even know what happened. He completely fooled the Carmel guys. They're keying on him, and he doesn't even move. And here comes Josh Jordan running through there. It was just a heck of a game, and they had that quarterback that had the full to Purdue, pretty good, and this was a team that we had a lot of close games during the year, relatively close, and I mean, we just kept getting better and better. I mean, we're playing better teams and beating them. It was just a very, very satisfying year. We had a big welcome back party at the hotel that I missed and Matt missed because you got us to come up and go on the radio show with your buddy. We went up there and we gave him a statewide scoop. He got to talk to winning quarterback, SQ Award winner live after the game. Nobody else did. So then we went on out there. Oh God, it was great. It was just about. I mean, it was just like a fairy tale ending. And Jane they mic'd her up during the game. They want her, and she didn't say anything. She's just terrified. She said like she can't even talk. All she can do is cheer, you know. But they were wanting to have her say things and things like that, and she was just so nervous she couldn't even talk. But it was a great one.
If you look at this team, Chris, statistically, there's nothing that wows you about this group whatsoever. I mean, Becker, 721 yards, your leading rusher.
Yeah.
Jordan, 593. I mean, receptions. I mean, offensively, of the three state championship that you have here in a row, 95, 96, 97, statistically speaking, there's nothing that wows you about this group. So why were they so successful?
Here's what I told them. I said, you might be the best team in the history of Indiana football. I said, nobody's proved otherwise. And they all laughed. And, I mean, that's what the heck. All you can do is win. But I'll tell you what, Becker broke his ankle in the Portage game.
Right.
So he was, and we didn't have him for the semi or the state finals either. We had a kid that hadn't played since the 7th grade, and he was a guard. But I saw him running track. He's pretty fast. I said, why don't you come back out? So he came out his senior year. He wanted to play running back, but he was that horrible. And we went to our scrimmage. He had a friend that was getting married. I said, the first time ever, go to the wedding. You don't have to go to scrimmage. So he went to the wedding. I mean, that's, how lowly regarded he was. He ends up starting against Carmel and starting against Evansville North. He ends up being the starter the last 2 games of his career. Hadn't played since the 7th grade, never played running back to his senior year. And that's, so that was a neat story. Brian Moore was his name.
And ended up with 331 yards on 80 carries.
Brian Moore?
Yeah. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's close up, shall